Hello everyone, this is Business Beauty Kayla. I wanted to share with you today my quick system on what I plan to do for putting together part of my budget and my cash envelope system. I realized in 2022 I didn't do such a good job, so I want to just do a little bit better as I work on budgeting for 2023. So I was looking for budget things to buy, and then I realized that I had received this beautiful item from Notiq in one of the subscription boxes that actually came with a notepad in it, or a discount system that had some to pay, to do, and to note. So I decided that I'm going to keep this and kind of use it as part of my budgeting system, but I wanted to get something slightly smaller. Although this is absolutely gorgeous and I love it, it's a really nice product from Notiq. I noticed that it was a little bit too big for my purse, so I wanted to find something slightly smaller so that I could be able to track my budget a little better. So in comes what I got. As y'all know from Notiq, she always sends a lovely note, some sort of freebies that came with it. So this one had a note from her, some journal cards, and then a paper clip to use. So I decided for my budget system that I would get this lovely wallet here. And it's a smaller, slim wallet. This is the Rouge Lizard. You see it's nice. This red is so gorgeous. It's got the gold accent with it. There's my pin loop. And then it has plenty of flaps for cards, credit cards, or business cards if I want to use that. And then it's also got some flaps over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually be putting this inside of here. And then I also purchased another one of her with her orders. I ordered some additional cash envelopes from Notiq, as well as some additional inserts. And these inserts are budget briefs, so it has date, item description, amount, and balance. So I'm going to integrate some of these inserts inside of this that I have, and so I can do better with my budget tracking. So what I'm going to do is go off camera and I'm going to put together my quick things that I want to try to budget for 2023, and I'll come back and show you the final product. And I'm back with my final product. I'm really excited about how this turned out. I went in and I looked at my budget and I selected a few areas. This is not everything in which I know that I could do a better job of tracking. So I will go through this with you really quick. I kept everything inside of it the same. One thing I did do with the discount system here is I took several of the sheets out of each section, so there's only 3, so that way it kept this part of it smaller. And so I'll just run through really quick how I set it up. So one of the things that I will be tracking is planning. I have a budget and I saw how much I spent, and I know I need to do a better job in 2023. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it out with like a base amount. And then what I'm going to do, because I do have 2 subscriptions, I have one to Notiq and one to Jane's Agenda. But there's also sometimes little things that I want to purchase, and that's where I was caught off guard with the amount of money that I spent. So I'm actually going to be using, and thanks to one of my friends, Clark's on a Budget, she showed me this dice app. So every week I'm going to go into the dice app and I'm going to roll a pair of dice. So I'll just press it twice. And whatever that amount is, that is the amount that I'm going to put into the cash envelope. And so that's way I could budget a little better and be more restricted on how much money that I have to spend on those extra planner items. The next section I'm going to do is makeup. I'm going to actually in this area deposit a certain amount per month on how much I want to spend on my makeup. I decided to repurpose this. It isn't quite the budget insert from Notiq, but I see that I could definitely use it. I still can use this as the amount instead of due. I'll just put the amount and then how much I take away, so I'll still be able to track how much I have inside of here. My next section is going to be eating out. I again will drop money into this every month. I kind of average how much I spent as a family, so that's something I'm going to drop in here to also keep me on track. So I decided to also repurpose the to pay sheet, and so I'll just track that amount there. My next section is going to be clothes and accessories. And so this was an area where I noticed that I need to drop a little bit of an amount in there every month. What caught me off guard usually is I'd have a special event I wanted to go to or something that would come up, and then I would spend too much on buying a certain item where I want to be able to have those cash envelopes and be a little bit more restrictive and more conscious of my spending. One of the areas where I'm going to use the dice is for Christmas shopping. I'm one of those where I tend to actually buy some of my Christmas items early in advance. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm also going to be using the dice. So I have my budget sheet here. And so every week I'm just going to drop that small amount into here. So that way I will have Christmas money saved for throughout the whole year. I actually started doing this in 2022, probably about in September-ish. And I wrote the dice every week. And I actually ended up with almost $200 that I was able to use for Christmas shopping. So I'm hoping that I will have a good amount to spend on Christmas shopping simply by saving and putting it in here and being aware of what I'm spending. And then another section that I have in here is I decided to keep the to-do section. Although it doesn't quite match up with budget numbers, what I decided I would use the to-do sheets for is on those just special random, maybe it's just a date night I want to do. I just want to write it down, write an amount that I want to use, and just kind of keep it in this cash envelope so that I don't overspend when I just do something kind of special off the fly. So I'll come up with an amount in which I want to spend and make sure that I don't go over that. And then last, I did keep in the note section just because I think it's just good to keep as far as my budget sheet. And so I'll just have something to take notes of, maybe put some receipts, things like that inside of my budget planner here. So here's just a quick glimpse of how I'm planning to do my budget in some cash envelopes. I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, this is a Rogue Lizard Agenda Slim Wallet cover. And then this was the Disbound Budget notebook that comes with Notiq, or that you can purchase at Notiq. So I'll be tagging all the items, the cash envelopes, the inserts in there as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.